Hey guys, welcome back to Our Lives Across the Border. Thanks for clicking on my video. Welcome back to the channel. If you're subscribed, if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Definitely like this video. I'm gonna do something that I actually have not done with the kids ever here in Mexico, and that's just walking to the park. There is a park right down the street from where we live. I've just never taken the kids there because they were too small for it, and they're better at climbing now and stuff. So we're gonna go down and we might not actually stop. We might just kind of walk by and take a peek at it. But I just want to kind of get an idea if they're big enough for it. So hopefully they are. Let's go. We are buckled in and ready to roll. Just gotta get out the gate. All right. We made it outside the gate, and here we go. It's actually, it is about 87 degrees here, but the clouds are absolutely gorgeous today, and so it doesn't feel hot at all. So it's very nice. A lot of the kids will be outside playing, especially tonight. Sometimes behind me on the corner right there, you'll hear the kids. They'll get together and they'll play soccer, and it's always a like just the sounds of kids screaming and laughing and having a good time. Like, it always just kind of makes you smile inside, especially for me, because a lot of times in the evening when the kids go to sleep and the hubby's working, I'm home alone, and so that's usually like when I'll do my dishes and kind of clean up and stuff. And when it's cool like this, I'll open up the windows, and so that's when I'll hear the kids laughing and having a good old time, and it's just a sweet feeling to me. All right, we made it to the end of the street. Most people, as you can see, they have a bunch of hay right there. Every once in a while, we'll hear like a cow and a goat, so they must have some animals hidden back there. And the park is actually, I guess you would call it about 4 blocks from here. So over here, right here, they buy motors from the States, and they come in these big containers right here. And they'll bring them in, and there's a bunch of them. And people just come when you need a motor, and you pick out a motor. That's what it looks like in there. Just a ton of them, and then they use a forklift, believe it or not, and they lift them up, and then they'll load them into the back of, usually people bring trucks, but you will see people bring their car and try putting it in the back of some trunk of some car. So however they can get it home, they will. All right, we're getting closer to the park, and we're gonna pass another place where they sell motors. So they're actually just getting their shipment right now. There is actually somebody in the back of the truck, and then they will clip it to the forklift and bring it down and load it into their area. This place was not here when we moved here like 4 years ago. It actually just opened up probably about 6 months ago. So that's what they're doing, taking them out of there. And here we are at the park. That must be some motors that are broken that they received. They're actually behind me, and as you can see, like I said, they've got it on their forklift. You can see they're lifting it up, and they'll put it into the garage. All right, let's head back to the park. That must just be broken, some trash. Looks like somebody had some tecate. That's how they do it here. So we got a basketball court. And this is kind of fun at night, believe it or not. Even in the summer when it's like 115, if you drive by here about 8 o'clock at night, you'll see kids of all ages around here playing. And they usually come in the night when it's cooler and the sun's going down. We have a little park dog here. Dogs are pretty normal around here. Most of them just chill. They don't mind you. Sometimes they bark, but so this is our little park here. It is green, which is very cool. Looks like somebody mowed a portion of it. Sorry, let me get This might be a little hard to get down with the stroller, but we're gonna do it, guys. Here we go. So I love it. It's green. It reminds me of Wisconsin, where I just came from. This is probably the only place I've seen grass, except maybe one family member that we have here. They do have grass in their backyard. So they have little benches, and we definitely watered the grass a lot to get this green. Okay, so the park is kind of tall, but I think if I help them, they might be able to. All right, let's see what they think about this, because these are metal stairs. I'm definitely gonna have to help him. Okay, we made it up. I had to help, so we couldn't record it. Go! Woo, it's the tallest slide she's been on. She's pretty excited. And little man made it too. So I just had this white truck pull up behind me. And of course, they have to roll down their window and ask me something in Spanish. And I had to apologize to him. Woo! And tell him that I didn't speak Spanish. And he did not believe me. He's probably like, lady, what are you doing here? But that is the truth. Whoa, be careful. All right, guys, I got to watch them. They don't have baby swings here, but they still found a way to play with it. So across the way, right here, there's actually a baseball diamond. And on the weekends, they have tournaments and stuff. And this whole place is just full of cars, and people are grilling out. People are selling stuff. We've actually had a couple people who have contacted us about buying like 48 donuts. They want to get them for like a little bit of a cheaper price for buying so many, and then they'll bring them over here and try to sell them and make a little profit. Okay, we got to help these guys again because they're wild. The only thing is those stairs make me so nervous. They have seriously gone like 20 times already. They love it. It's just the stairs that are a little nerve-wracking, but they love it. So our trip was a success. Well, we made it back from the park, and of course, coming through the gate, their toys are out here. She's doing the song. Anyways, guys, thanks for joining me, for taking the kids the first time park here in Mexico. And it was a success, so I'm excited because a lot of the parks where I grew up are a little bit different. And so I was nervous they would be too small, but we managed. So thanks again for joining me. Subscribe if you have not subscribed, like the video, and you know what? Give me a hype. I would love that. All right, guys. Bye.